Ricky's fucking bunkers. Click on them and see their fucking arc. Like, could you have designed a worse setup to protect your base than
I
having
mean, yeah.
both your flanks covered with buildings, and you're too close. You're covering this gap, but like you're right. Stop holding push to talk. You're just fucking covering this gap like right up next to it.
By the way, there's a way into the bay.
There are two ways, dude. If you look
Yeah,
at
there's the far left.
the very like left corner, you can get in through that building or past behind the building. And then if you look at the very bottom, if you click the bottom bunker, Wretch's bottom bunker, you can absolutely skirt that along the side.
Yeah, you just have to shift click your move order, I guess.
It's all about just the enemy not having any shit in their base. Like,
It's kind of crazy.
I absolutely fucking love launching base assaults from the south on the north because there's just no hope for them. They have no coverage.
Yeah.
If that bunker
Alright,
was pulled
so-
back and up and turned a little bit, it would be perfect.
Let's unpause in 3, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, perfect.
Very professional of you, Ricky. By the way, kudos
Right?
to both of you on doing it on 1, 2, 3, go, as opposed to on 3.
I made the decision at the last millisecond because of Ricky's inflection on 3, which was 3, like leading. So I knew that there was a moment after that we should go on. So that's why I waited till the 0.
Yeah, I would say the meter of my countdown was 4-4.
Word, exactly. Very
It should
good.
always be after 3.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I feel pretty set on my strategy for the upper left and lower right sides of Lorraine. When I'm over here, I definitely I try to go for the north and the center with my teammate.
Holy shit, Ricky. I was like suffering this crippling like anxiety and like, why aren't my men responding? That's not what I chose to do. And I was like, I gotta get the men to the north. And then I was like, I'm not playing this game at all.
That sounds very difficult.
Yeah, sorry
Man,
about
it's
it.
so cool to look at this map from a different angle.
Yeah,
Oh
really,
god,
look
that
at the
shit will
middle.
fuck me up.
Look
I'm
at
not
the
even gonna try
middle.
that
Look at how much of a hill the middle is. And just like, look at the middle from the ground, please.
from the ground.
Like from a rifleman's viewpoint.
Oh my god,
Look at what
it
they
keeps sloping
see.
down.
Yeah. These guys got a little march when they're getting up there. But yeah,
And, like,
everyone is
it's-
going for a pretty straightforward start. It's all barracks and Wehrmacht quarters right away with Volks and rifles out first.
This game is a lot scarier when it's like down in the first person sort of view.
Yeah.
At that scale, and it's like, dude, no fucking, like, I would probably just crawl around if like an MG were firing down out of that house at me.
I mean, it would be much less of an RTS and more of an FPS or third-person shooter.
I'm not ever saying that we should like command from that side. I'm just saying like that's what I mean, your men obviously aren't sentient, but like that's what they're perceiving. So like I don't know, cut them some slack. Like this game represents what real people perceived, and if it was like that, I'm not fucking like gonna fault them for being bad.
So you can see that I'm prioritizing the center over the middle right now.
That's a really good call because you're ally.
You're prioritizing the center over the middle?
Fuck,
He means
over the north.
over the north.
Thank you so much. Well spoken.
It's cool that your ally is harassing in the south. Like that, those men aren't doing anything, but like they're just there, and that's like such a problem for the other guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, did I explain this fog of war trick to you guys?
What's that?
So, if you look like in the south right now, these enemy engineers have their little engineer symbol over them. That means that they're seeable by the players in the game. But if
Yeah.
you go to their
Oh.
base, you see the guys you can see the guys, but you don't see their symbol, which means
That's
not
really good.
visible.
I
Word.
just managed to get a mine off in the north before they storm in.
And they're only not visible. It's you know how to toggle between the players you're viewing, right?
Yeah, I don't do that very often.
Ricky, you got ballsy fucking engineers in the north. I can't believe they didn't just rush and kill your men.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they were fighting the Volks off. That was like really ballsy. But yeah, dude, houses, like, I've been getting into houses so much. Like, using houses, I'll fucking win every infantry fight. Like, it's just get your men in the house, dude. It's
Boom.
always the better option.
It
Or
was a
make
trap.
them get into a house that doesn't have good windows, or like get on the side. Like, always hold Alt and look at a house every time you attack it, and be like, where are the windows? Where are their men gonna go?
Yeah. And that's really important about the middle house. One of the most important things that people don't learn right away about the middle house is that there's no windows on the right side.
One of two sides that you can't see at all.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're like one of those crazy people who somehow uses the camera rotation and like doesn't vomit.
Also, grenades do way more damage on the short side of a house than a long side.
Oh, interesting. Because there's fewer windows or something?
They need to encourage an alt by making it not backspace to set it back. There should just be a button that's like, fix my view, it's all fucked up.
Yeah, this guy made a mistake in the north just a second ago because he basically got his rifle squad injured from the mine, and so he pulled them back to capture, and then he sent his other rifle squad to flank. But I had 2 Volksgrenadiers on that oil point, so he's basically just dividing up his forces so they could fall even faster.
Good call, dude. Not by him. Yeah, I saw those men divide up. Also, like, he threw a grenade from down on the slope, like from the bottom to the top, which is a bad idea.
Well, it's also
and his
just a
men were
bad
in
grenade because it's the only engagement happening right now, and my men are just in an open field. Like, they can move in any direction. There's no way he can use a grenade there.
And he also stopped. He didn't move his men into cover so that he could flank you. Because if he moved him into cover, then he could have flanked from the top. But instead, he just fucking, like, he threw a grenade and didn't rush his men into cover where they could actually beat the Volksgrenadiers.
Yeah, now he's got flamers, so I'm trying to move my men back till my MP40s are up.
That's tight.
And this is actually kind of a minor fuck up because I thought I had this one squad back, but there's this one man forward, and he turns out to be the last man to survive.
Oh,
I have a little micro fuck up right here. Oh wait, but you see, like, I think I was doing some other shit, and I'm like, yeah, you could probably survive for another second. Just do that.
Where's the sniper? That's clutch.
Yeah, my teammate's sniper's doing work, and basically he comes out of the fucking enemy comes out of the engagement the worst.
Wow.
Wow.
That was really good. Make sure, whenever you're running away from flamethrowers, that you split up your men. You send one left and one right, so that the flamethrower can't encompass all of them. And then they're also automatically flanking, which I think you just like get hurt more if there's people shooting at you from 2 sides. I think you just can't be in cover.
I think the American was kind of making a mistake by like having both teammates sort of rifle spamming for a long time. Like the one guy in the south got a really early triage off, which might have been good, but I really think that since I have these MGs, we have these MGs in the south and the middle locking shit down. He probably would have benefited from one of the Americans going WSC. And I just lose another Volk squad, I think from a fucking well-timed grenade.
The South is interesting too, Ricky. I don't know how much of it you've seen because it's your ally, but he's doing like he's holding on to a lot with not very much.
Yeah, he definitely is. I mean, these 2 MGs protecting each other is a big deal. And the one ally's just got his weapon support center off, and he's making a very bad call with his MG.
Yes, he is.
Oh, careful your flamethrower. You have a pyro alone. I guess he's guarding the mortar. So it's really apparent, and I think only because Fog of War's off and stuff, and like hindsight's 2020, it's really apparent that the Allies should have gone for that big fat oil on the right, and from the ammo in the south, those 2 big points next to their bases, and just thrust down and up at the middle, and just taken the middle, and tried to divide you guys, and then because the south is fucking not working out for them.
No.
And like the orange needs to help red and just commit to, instead of trying to take the north more, thrusting down to the middle and fucking like upsetting you guys' defenses and shit. And it's not gonna happen. And like once the Nazis get a hold with like bunkers on the middle, it's really fucking bad.
Yeah, the American's floating a lot of manpower. I guess
Which one?
I don't know. He just built his tank depot, but he has no oil, so I guess he's going for some long game type shit.
That's fucked.
I don't think it's a good idea. An M8 would have been a better call at this point.
No one has. They have no AT right.
No one has AT, that's right. I did remember this game having a very long T1. I think I get my med bunker down. I might get bunker grenadiers around the same time I get actual Krieg barracks grenadiers. I get fucking very good use out of this med bunker this replay. It's ridiculous. I probably got 3 squads out of it.
Those are the best.
If you're, I always say those early, they're fucking magic, dude. And it's like if you don't have time to build grenadiers, shit is fucking dope because they're good.
Like you always have time to be prepared. You know, you gotta do your Boy Scout shit when you're playing this game.
Word.
That was actually a great grenade by you, Ricky.
Boy Scout shit.
Yeah, it
pays
was. It
off.
forced me right off.
No, by you. It forced him off the cover and then let your flamethrowers get him and he was out of cover.
To be fair, Ezekiel is pulling like 35 oil per minute. So it makes sense that he built a tank depot, but you should never have tanks without having AT up or light vehicles for one of the two sides.
Or at
But,
least
like,
having your ally have them.
right, but it's not as big of a flaw because he does have a lot of oil coming in, and he'll be able to get tanks up soon, which would be fucking devastating. Except his oil supply is hella unstable. Like, you can look in the south right now; it's already being taken, and in the north, like, he has one squad up there guarding it. So
Yeah.
anytime, like, he could just fucking lose all of his supply. So
Also, check out this mine near my base. Like, my mortar just took it out somehow.
that
I guess it was
sucks.
firing on that squad, and like it just happened to hit right there, which is crazy. And he was laying it right in my face, which pissed me off. Which is why I made this minesweeper right here, because I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna deal with that.
That was fun.
But I think mortars are really good on this map because there's so many buildings and cover that you can hide them behind shit. And it's very hard for the enemy to come after them.
This is making me want to play
That
Co
was a
so
waste of a
bad.
chief. Dude, your mortar is. Oh, it's his mortar. I was like, so you
Perfect
Yeah, he's doing
flank.
very well with the support units in the south.
Clutch flanking those rifles, dude. Oh, you can see them moving up a blob. But, like, look at how he micros, dude. Like, he's leading a blob with NGs, and he could run into your troops at any time, and his NGs would just all be useless.
Yeah, he's got his M8 out, and I just started building a pack.
You
I
wanna
guess he's
lead
waiting for his
rifles.
squad to reinforce before he sends everything out into the field.
You're a little delayed on AT.
They should
Yeah,
go
I know.
together,
We all kind of are.
dude. Like, if Orange went north also,
Yeah.
they're just not being together.
I don't know. I think this M8 could be like harassing the south right now because there's no AT down there. There's just these MGs.
Yeah. It really, like, I don't know. It's hard to be a cohesive unit. Like, what is he doing with his NGs, dude?
Is that in
but
the north or
if you
what?
make it a
He's
fight,
saying he's building a mine.
you can choose to make a 2v2 kind of like two separate 1v1s. But if you do that, you have to be fucking confident that you can win, you know? And like these guys, neither of them are beating either of you.
What are you doing with your energies?
Let's see. What am I doing with my MGs?
Being a fucking man, dude.
Losing them.
A unit has
Yeah, I
died
fucked
with
that up big
glory.
time.
We have regained the momentum on the field.
I just wasn't
Ooh, M8
watching it
Lions.
clearly.
Yeah, you gotta get your Volks in there, dude.
I might be fresh out of Volks Grenadiers to be quite honest.
No, there's some on the 5 oil.
Let's see.
Oh, shit,
Okay,
just running
that's so sad though. God, and then I run this Grenadier in when I have the Minesweeper right there. That is very sad.
Are you running the Minesweepers in now alone, dude?
Dude, well, I don't know. There's this other mine there. I think I'm gonna run him away. Don't worry about it. I swear this one lives. Maybe it doesn't live. God damn it.
Wow.
Whatever.
Yeah,
At least I
we
learned
checked
at some
that out.
point, and I'm like, shit. The enemy's got a blob in the south. And he drove his MGs out with the M8 finally.
Yeah, that's bad. Now you're both gonna have to fight to retake territory. So this is when the allies can get ahead.
But
This is why
he's
this is why
not
this game is
aggressive.
long.
Yeah, and he's got this Sherman out now too.
He should be hyper aggressive in the north. Though.
Yeah, I think now I'm like feeling a little indecisive about where to place my pack and shit.
Yeah, they really got an edge on you quickly. And if it makes you feel like I thought that was a bad loss in the north, for you to have those men go in piecemeal, but like now, like with the Sherman on the field, that wouldn't have mattered. You would have lost them one way or the other.
Charge your guy.
So it was probably better actually that you got back to your base and rallied.
Yeah.
Just so like you're okay.
Dude,
and that's sort
fucking
of the
fog
thing.
of war, homeboy.
You
There we
can
go.
see
Now
him
it's
around
now
the
he's
corner.
just in my pack's sight, I think.
No,
when he
you
stopped
shouldn't
right there.
see him through the point.
And I got Panzer Strikes at the same time.
He
So I
made
think I'm
the
gonna
hard.
Faust this and fucking AT gun it and Shrek it.
Wow, dude.
Nice.
And now that Sherman is in trouble.
He made the right call backing it up because sometimes you want to run down the AT guns and just kill them. But
Yeah,
if you
but then
miss,
I
you
think
die.
I might lose this fucking Shrek squad. Oh no. I basically got really desperate if I remember right. Because I'm like, dude, I want to finish this fucking shit off. I might have another Shrek coming to flank.
Oh, that's clutch.
Yeah, but
You're
this
gonna lose
AT
your
gun is
AT gun
fucked.
too.
It's too bad. I bet those men.
Oh, why didn't you send your guys in?
Oh fuck you.
Yeah, I
stopped.
know. I delayed on that shit to give the actual correct move order. The actually correct move order. But check out my ally.
Clutch. He doesn't have Shrek. Oh my god.
I know.
That fucking rules, dude.
Could not have been more perfect.
That was like bump set spike, dude.
That's so much manpower loss for him.
That was
And
really
oil.
good. Can we try to coordinate like this, dude? I'm trying to play with you guys in a little while, if you
No
can.
doubt. I mean, I
'cause
honestly
those-
didn't know he was doing that, and it makes me
Yeah.
very grateful.
But
Because
it's
he would have
something
just
that we
gotten that
could-
Sherman out and repaired it. That
It's
makes a
something
big
we
difference.
could plan. I don't know. I've definitely done things as a surprise for my teammates.
Yeah,
And I'm just
pleasant
not gonna do
surprise.
that. I'm not gonna do that anymore, though. I'm gonna tell them, like, I'll be like, "Yo, in 10 seconds, I can strafe these guys for you. Hold still." So don't be like, I don't know, because like what we all do is be like, "Oh, wait for it," or like, "Check this out," or whatever. And it's like, dude, like,
Yeah, no
how about,
doubt.
like, I have a strafe and run. Where do you need it?
It helps when you have mumble.
Yeah, for sure, dude. But yeah, we can definitely coordinate because like the most devastating attacks in this game are combos, dude. Like it's no different than fucking Super Smash, but it's
Oh,
on
yeah.
like, a big scale.
Guess who my teammate is? It's Wretch.
Yeah, dude, I noticed that. I've been
I
calling
learned
him
that Wretch lives in San Francisco.
Dude,
Isn't that crazy?
grab a beer with him.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, why
I
not?
should have crewed that AT gun and sent the bolts back.
Force is moving to San Francisco
Is he gonna
too.
be like? Is he gonna be like 30 though? And then like,
Dude, I don't know. I'm not gonna ask those kinds of questions. I fuck up right here though. I don't know. We
You lost
should.
a lot
I
of
think he
balls.
said some shit was coming up, and I didn't understand on this North Oil, so I lost a few men to his
He killed
artillery.
his own men.
He's defensive, obviously.
Wow. I just saw that one rifleman avoided 4 sniper shots.
I think this Jeep in the North might just
Veteran
hang out
seat
here for the
game.
rest of the game.
The Jeep in the north?
The Jeep in the North. Yeah. Damn. Now I want to
yeah,
make
Rick,
some
let's-
jokes
Rick,
about
let's take our
fucking
moment to
future
be
events
smug about how
regarding the
little
King in the
Scott
North.
God damn it, dude, I'm sort of done with the Starks. They fucking suck, and I don't care. Really, I'm still invested in Tyrion's story, and I'm way more invested in Jaime's. And I like this Terrell girl, and basically everyone else. I'm like,
Sure.
who cares?
Arya.
Oh yeah, and Arya's cool. Yeah, but Arya, like, Arya doesn't even count as a Stark, dude. She's like above all the Starks because from the get-go she was always like above their bullshit, and like she was always like very aware of how stupid the fucking system was.
Yeah. People were always, and her fucking family was always fucking with her. Yeah. They didn't understand.
Yeah, and isn't she like, I don't know, doesn't she like outshoot Bran or something as? In,
Yeah,
like,
I mean that's the
archery?
first scene in the show.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's older than him.
Oh, is
Oh,
she?
Rangers.
Yeah.
Rangers lead the way.
Dude, I think this guy gets his Ranger spam out. I think he gets Thompsons on them. And
Those are problematic.
I'm
dude.
not quite
Rangers are
prepared.
Fucking,
I'm getting my Puma out. I think.
it's
see.
amazing.
Still not enough AT on the field.
No.
There
I
are
mean, we
games
each
where,
have a
like-
pack, and like we've got Panzerschrecks on the field, so I think I've got 2 Panzerschrecks, 3. That's enough AT for me. And
When
I'm
you're
poking around with my
deciding-
Minesweeper again.
When you're deciding between oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, I lose this shit. Oh, the Jeep. Does the Jeep kill it? Do I not even fucking see this? That is sad.
We have lost.
Wow.
God damn it. It is kind of the Jeep in the North.
Gotta see the.
But here, like, Pumas are such a fucking good unit, and like, I don't know, they're a unit that just really rewards skilled micro.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Because Rangers ain't shit if you have a good Puma.
Yeah, you keep them just out of range, and they just take pot shots the whole time.
I
While,
remember that Grenadier squad getting them back.
and I also diverted a lot of men in the south because my
Oh,
teammate's
MG
pack was
open
getting
up.
flanked, which was not good.
Oh.
This
Yeah, you
MG's
can-
kind of in trouble. I think
Yeah,
I threw
well,
a nade
Rangers
right
are a
on this
problem.
stupid ass Ranger squad.
But they don't fucking get them behind in the pocket, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It
Good
doesn't work
withdrawal
out
in
for
the
me.
MG. That's a hard call.
I was lucky to withdraw that shit, honestly. To get it
No,
away
you
at
played
all.
it perfectly though.
And
And
I
he's
think I'm
getting
getting
that
my
spot out
grenadiers
there
back in
now.
order finally.
He's just beautiful.
Oh, you're the trunk, dude. Retch
Oh,
knows
Retch.
some shit, dude.
Yep. Basically,
like-
the trunk that
that's like
fucks with
300
guys. I think he might be going for some defensive
Your
already.
mans need to bail.
I mean, I turned my pack around. I have my mortar. So I didn't need a full. I definitely don't need a full retreat.
No, that's true.
You need to get those
It's a
vaults.
crocodile Sherman.
You're gonna lose those vaults.
I know. God, I'm lucky to fucking keep that. But check out what he does with this crocodile Sherman. It's a fucking mistake.
Wow, he could kill your mortar and AT gun, dude. That's devastating for him.
Yeah,
Wow,
I don't know
this
why I
is
ran my
veteran
grenadiers
C5 running
right
over
up to
your
this
fucking
shit.
man.
That was definitely a mistake. I think I was just praying for it to fire to finally finish the fucking thing off. It's like, fire the Shrek. Okay, get out of there.
Your ally got there just in time too.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I think I'm about to get like my second Gren squad off the bunker.
You and your ally both really yourselves a lot in this game. Look in the south, dude. Your ally needs to like get. Both of you need to wake up and down there. You got problems.
Yeah. No shit.
Oh, you should have kept those.
Oh my god. Oh, the Jeep is fucked though. The Jeep has to go around.
Yeah, you just lost another Sherman. You lost your finger.
I guess I did, yeah.
Oh, it survived that?
I know.
Nice artillery.
Yeah, that's the way you use artillery. Like, your opponent has to be distracted.
Yeah, or like T'd through it, dude. Really, the only way to use the howitzer artillery by the Americans is so bad unless it's fired at their base on top of like strafed troops or something, like or troops that can't T or just buildings. 'Cause otherwise
Yeah, I
it
mean,
sucks.
there's a lot of like, there's a lot of stuff where, you know, your enemy can't afford to retreat from something, you know, and so just the fact that you're making them retreat is giving you a lot of leverage.
Yeah, but if you get it in their base.
God,
one of the
and then I think I have
quickest ways to
2
end the
wounded
game.
packs at work. This Puma's probably in trouble. I mean, Puma's, yeah.
Oh, he misses
I don't even
twice.
know if I'm inching it back. Why am I moving this machine here? I guess I'm expecting him to run away. I mean, he got mortared in the face.
Your ally needs to focus his men on the men in the pocket, and then your MG can open up on the guys in the courtyard.
Yeah. I think they might fuck this MG.
Wow.
It's a fucking nuclear pineapple. I mean,
Ooh,
that's
but
that's like
you're-
they're 35
That's
or
a good
25
term.
munitions for like a 250 manpower squad.
Oh no, Orange didn't pay attention.
No, he did not.
Oh my god. That's so bad to lose a whole squad, dude. That's so
You're about to
devastating.
lose this stud because you're not backing it up enough.
Now he's a little slow on the uptake. If he got
We
it
all need to
sticky,
work
that
on
definitely would have
preserving
been
our
fucked.
units, dude. Like, we just all need to assume that they're gonna come back with something to kill our unit. Like, that's when they come back, dude. Think about it. Like, if your enemy returns, they probably thought about why they, like, what unit they're gonna kill and how. And it's like your armor or whatever.
And then I'm like,
Or
hey,
your
thanks for the
sniper.
present. Fucking record.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just you and me battling over that one spot.
No one has any troops to crew the. Oh, if you can reinforce from his bunker, you guys could crew those.
Yeah, I
packs.
think I went terror. Actually, I did that bullshit where I basically wait the whole game without sort of bothering to choose a doctrine, and then I'm like, hey, I have 9 CPs. I
Yeah,
guess I'll
that's
get a King
really
Tiger.
Jesus, dude. Well, you can't always. To be fair, you can't always spend ammo as the Nazis. Like, as soon as the Nazis, I'm like, I could get Firestorm right now, and I was like, yeah, but like, I can also just get like 2 Panzerschrecks.
This is a pretty high ammo map, to be fair.
It
And I
is.
remember we've had games where like we've posted like 3 of the medium ammos, and like just fucking had artillery bread and butter. I don't know. My shit in the middle desperately needs repairs, so I think I just got pioneers out for that. I don't know. I think just my pioneer micro could be so much better because I just forget about them way too fucking much. And my allies MG is in trouble. And then, oh man, this is an unfortunate misstep where the pack is like, I'm like, no, hold off with your pack, dude, I'm on the way. Because I'm sending my Stug down there.
Yeah, you can't overextend packs. I do that all the time.
But the units you have come down there. Are gonna
Well, the thing that happens is that you give the move order to the pack, and then 5 minutes later it finally arrives, and like the fucking situation is different.
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. And then Scott's like, damn it! I'm like not paying attention.
Yeah, so I'm pretty lucky that the Sherman isn't running in right now. I feel like, I don't know. They probably could have killed one of my AT guns easily. I think they might be about to.
Stugs are so good.
Dude, their front armor is amazing, and I'm pretty sure I win this game basically by like getting a lot of fucking tank vet.
Well, they're just good because they're like sturdier AT guns.
Close squad, down.
And faster.
And I mean, way more mobile.
I think the best kind of thing, the best combination of mid-game units is Martyrs and Studs. The Studs can sort of make a front line, and the Martyrs just have this. They have the best like AT gun like for their cost, like period. It's so
One thing I wished I did was get more LMGs for my Grenadiers.
Word. Yeah, those pay off a lot. And
This
then
guy
for
is
light
not
guns-
making good choices with his Sherman right now.
No, he's not.
And I shouldn't have upgunned this Puma. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a good upgrade generally, to be honest.
It's good against the British.
That reminds me, I had a... Well, you know how Bren carriers are like the response to Pio spam? I guess people are saying that like bike spam is the response to Bren carriers.
That's funny.
I don't know. I mean, everything. I don't know.
The-
Everything sort of
the motorbikes
surrounding the
can
Brit
beat
is just
Bren
bullshit.
carriers. Word.
It's sort of one brand or another.
Brits can be beat. I got beat by a guy, and then I tried this against a Brit. So I was a Brit, and this Panzer Elite guy just rushed me with scout cars, the shitty
That
MG
makes
cars,
sense.
just like a dozen of them, and I just couldn't kill them all. And it got better in C, and they were just shooting my base.
That makes so much sense. I mean, they're ultra mobile. They can capture, and they're somewhat resilient against
That
was
those
against
Bren carriers and
Americans,
shit.
I had them do that against me. Like, I don't think I saw a single Grenadier squad. I only saw
Yeah.
scout cars.
Yeah. So in the south,
and
you
as
see I'm
soon as-
moving my Stug up pretty far, and I'm like, holy shit. The M18 is gonna have an advantage in this terrain. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm moving back. Because you know, I want to be on this road with my Stug because its cannon doesn't rotate.
That's a really conservative call, and like I think really smart. I wouldn't have done that, but I think like you're right, and I'm wrong.
Field repairs are finished.
Yeah, I mean, especially because it lets my teammates
The Allies
support
don't
me
have
with this
anything
pack.
that can beat a Stug one-on-one
Oh yeah, I didn't see your AT gun down there, dude. Oh my
without
god.
flanking.
If your ally needs to get a fucking Shrek in there. I don't think any Stormtrooper squad should not have a Shrek, but I think some of them, a few of them, also have the MG42.
The MG42, if you have a Shrek and an MG42 on them, they're basically
Yeah, they gotta be vet. I don't know. I don't know why your ally hasn't vetted more, like vetted his support units, because he has so many snipers,
What is he spending money on?
and like his snipers just aren't involved right now, which is bad.
He's
But
getting
the
T4 and Knight's Cross and shit.
He has so much oil.
Wehrmacht squad.
The M10's armor is a
Yeah, he
fucking
should be getting
shame,
vet
dude.
in that case, obviously.
Yeah, you're Stug back.
The M10 is no different than the Martyr, except that it has a
Yeah, and I'm
rotating
like,
turret.
dude, get your snipers on those airborne. And then the airborne are suddenly in trouble. Come on, no, you have to order them to fire.
You know what it
There we
is,
go.
dude? Every tank should be treated as though it doesn't have a rotating barrel. But people get excited about M10s because they do, and then they send them in and they get fucked.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know shit about using M10s well. I told my ally to get a repair bunker out in the middle, and yeah, it was
Yeah, that
not the
didn't
right
happen.
timing, which is unfortunate. He's defensive, so I was wanting a bunker that he built so I can reinforce off it.
Dude, he's just like making mistakes.
Oh my god, there's so much in the middle.
He's trying to make another one. Yeah, Ricky's got it though, I think. Ricky's
Yeah,
infantry
the
are
thing
gonna
about it
shred
is
ass.
vetting Stugs is very good because at vet 2
Those
they get
airbags.
the cannon on the fucking 50 cal or whatever on top, and it'll suppress squads quite well. Does this Stug
Oh,
live? There's no way, right?
Dude,
I'm pretty sure-
no, they
yeah.
got it.
But
Wow, really good fight though, Ricky.
Yeah, you did well. I
yeah,
thought
this
it
is
was
what
bad.
fucking excited me about the game is that like it was a victory, but it was like these battles were really fucking testing me. I mean, that's why I
Game's
thought it was
over
such
right
stiff
now. That's game
competition.
over. They just don't.
Yeah, you just inflicted game-losing casualties on Red. He has 4 squads left, no vehicles. Like 4 squads, no vehicles, dude. You're done. That means you're dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I'm
losing-
almost at 9 CPs.
Losing a unit is the absolute fucking worst thing you can do. And like,
Yeah, and look
I
at
don't
the
know, I do it
suppression on
too.
this Stug. And then at
I
vet
do it
3
too
it
for
gets
ground.
extra armor.
which is so fucking good.
Yeah, it already has good armor to begin with. And then it becomes like fucking endgame monster armor that's like as good as any American tank.
At some point, you should have pushed to the north.
Yeah, that's really true. I think in a little
Just
while
for,
I'm
like,
gonna
one
cut him
minute.
off using that oil and munitions near his base. And then I just
Cutting off is
don't
a
bother
better
to
idea.
fucking send the shit. The Jeep in the north, I'm sort of afraid of the Jeep in the north. That's probably what
all
it
the
is.
difference. This is something we fail to do when we play as a team together. Is we try to do big things instead of small things. Like a cut across that ammo and oil, cutting off the red would have made it so there's no fight at the North VP. You would have just fought hard in the middle near his base, and then you would have just backcapped to the north, and like it wouldn't have been a thing. But if you go straight for the north, you can probably commit more forces, and it's easier to get a foothold there. But the loss is like all the territory south of it. Like you don't get that full push, and you don't do very much to your enemy.
Yeah, he's also
we
making
gotta-
a
I
big
think-
mistake by sending his M18s piecemeal through corridors.
Word.
Where are they?
There's a carcass near the building in the south where the right side player puts MGs.
Oh, yeah.
God, Knight's Cross, man. Fuck.
Yeah, he's kind of overdoing it against these rifles. They can't take all of it. I think I'm trying to come in and help, but I'm not in time.
Knights Cross Vet 1? That's like pointless.
He got him in the house.
I mean, they're
though,
not
which was good,
pointless, but yeah, I can see what you mean. He should be spending that oil on vet, perhaps. And then, you
Just
know,
lost that squad
he
and
vets
gave
that
that
squad
dude
by
2
losing it.
seconds.
So, you know, hindsight.
I don't know. I mean, even alone, my money would be on the fucking Knight's Cross holders in the house against those rifles.
No way, dude.
But, like,
When the rifles have fucking grenades, the Knights Cross need to leave.
you just out of the house and then get back in, and they throw the grenade in the house.
I mean, I don't know. It's like
Well,
3
you got
rifle
a
squads
house
with
lead,
bars.
whatever you got.
You know, when it's vet 3,
true.
like, ridiculous, unkillable fucking men, then you got
Oh my god, Ricky, you did exactly what I said would be like the best fucking coolest thing to do that we don't do enough.
Yeah, didn't I say
which
I
is
was
cut
going to do that?
across. No, I didn't.
They're building a house.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I mean,
Except you're not
I don't remember what kind of use it comes to. I might lose a Gren squad or some shit to it.
That's a hella good cuff though.
But I got my armor skirts up for my Stugs, so I don't really care about
Someone
anything else.
click over to like Ezekiel and watch their ammo and oil just disappear in like 6 seconds.
Field battery ready for battle.
God, and he doesn't have manpower to reinforce his men.
What did he strafe? He just strafed.
He's just
nothing.
checking out what I'm cutting off, I guess.
See, I don't know. People all need to be more fucking noble and just surrender in games because, like, if you're at 10 and 5 and you have like no units in the late game, you're pretty fucking done.
Yeah. I did that just now. I was playing against some guys that were like, this guy was like 74 and 6, but I'm like, you know, fuck it. Why don't you play against a great player every once in a while and get your ass handed to you? And yeah, I mean, at some point, like, he fucking infiltrated my base with some cloaking unit and dropped artillery on it in a position where, like, I couldn't back up and I couldn't go forward. And, like, that was just game. I just, like, lost 4 squads at once and it was just, okay, GG.
Fuck.
And, like, I still felt good about it, you know what I mean? It was, like, a satisfying defeat.
yeah.
And, yeah, the one teammate is gone, so, I mean, we can pretty safely say it's GG. I think the AI is going to start sending his shit in, like, really dumb and just get sniped to shit. And I'm basically
You have
not,
really
I don't know, I'm not
blind
pushing with my
thrown.
KT at this point.
Yeah, good call.
I didn't feel the, I don't know. Sometimes,
There are
like,
disadvantage-
I just think it's better to be conservative with it. It's sort of like a defense weapon. It's a huge wall that it's very hard to take down.
Yeah.
105 battery here.
It's way better to use defensively.
Yeah, and so he's making his last push in the north. But, I don't know, I don't think he's going to take out more than, like, a Gren squad. If
Hey,
that.
by the way, guys, may the fourth be with you.
Oh, my
Uh,
Stug's in trouble, but the sticky bombs, 2 sticky bombs did like, what, a quarter of its health?
Yeah, I would say this is hella aggressive for the King Tiger.
You need to be using.
Well, I sort of
But you
knew
don't
that he
have
didn't
the
have
actual
packs, and he's got like 1 airborne, I mean, this is the AI we're talking about. So he
Yeah.
doesn't really have AT anymore, because he doesn't have tanks anymore, and it doesn't look
Oh,
like
you're
anyone
paving the
ever
way for
built a
all the
pack out of their motor
infantry,
pool,
dude.
which was a gigantic error.
No, you did a great thing though, because you started the end game because you just destroyed the fucking bunkers. Oh my god, those rockets.
Yeah, I always go for bunkers first when I'm infiltrating a base, because I want my infantry to be able to come in.
Forces are taking care.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think, oh god, there's half a grenadier.
King Tiger really is like an indestructible AT gun if you protect it, but I don't know.
Well, you just can't
I'm
you can't
really
send it in by
impressed.
itself, because once it gets flanked and there's like 6 stickies on it, then it's just a sitting duck and they just wear it down until it's dead. Because it can't kill everything. It's just a big fucking damage sponge.
That Jeep is
And
slow.
so, I mean, at this point, it's basically just, we're sort of having to kill every building. I think there's even a bug where the other guy leaves, and there's, for whatever reason, it doesn't end the game until we kill all of the computer's buildings.
Yeah, sometimes it makes you do that.
Friendly HQ is taking fire.
Jesus Christ.
Listen here, Ranger.
Your Stug and Puma have been around for a while, and they're rocking.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't upgunned it, though, because it becomes less effective against infantry.
Yeah, but
You might
saved
want to
you
bet
early.
one them, dude, because it doesn't cost shit.
That's true as well. It makes them
Puma and
take, like...
support veterancy is really cheap.
It lets them take, like, an additional pack shot or something just at that one.
Germans are attacking an Allied base.
You should be grenading those, right?
And he's like vet 2 and almost dead. He's like, can't afford to leave. Probably doesn't have the manpower or power to reinforce anyway. But still, like, an almost dead vet 3 man dies hard.
I know he's got that squad with no health. Get him out. Oh. Good.
Allied
Wow,
HQ
good fucking game, Ricky.
Yeah, word.
Your teammate definitely helped a lot, but you were responsible for every major thing happening. The cutoff and like holding the center and like getting armor and shit.
Well, and if you lost that battle in the center, it would have been harder for you guys to come back.
Yeah, basically like you could have won the game without your ally.
I
but
mean,
it would have been harder. But your
Brecht did
ally
some
could
really
have won the game
decisive
without
shit,
you.
I feel like. There were some really good flanks that he pulled off. And stuff that, he just really complimented the way I was playing. Because, I don't know, your teammate has to put you in a position where your own units can actually do
base is
work.
under enemy fire.
So, if you didn't have the south lockdown and I had to divert my shit over there, then the game could have played out a lot differently. And,
Yeah.
there are some ways that the American could have teched where I would have been in deep trouble as well. But yeah, this is basically the end of the game, so we're just going to watch the buildings get destroyed slowly, so we can stop right here.
Allied HQ is destroyed.
Or we can fast forward.
Yeah, I'm putting it on 8 times. It doesn't really matter whether we're in sync at this point.
See you later.
God, even at 8 times, it's still like... I don't know, it's hardly yakety sax.
What's gonna happen first? All the buildings dead, or all the other?
Yeah, I just got enough for Firestorm, I think. So I figured I'd do what damage I could. This is part of my base destruction strategy. It's really important to kill all of the enemy's buildings before the VPs run out. Otherwise, it won't be the coolest possible victory.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is what people confuse, dude. Is that Annihilate is the coolest way to win, but it's not the best game mode to
It's
play.
fucking terrible. I don't know, it's for babies, basically. I don't know, it's very rare that, like, the VPs run out and you're about to make a comeback sort of shit. And then it's just kind of, well, that's the old way she goes, I feel like. When you're in a position where you're like, oh my god, if I just hold on for 10 more VPs, I got it. I don't know, that's kind of an exciting way to play. Alright, thanks for watching this with me.